Greetings and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Where the hell are we? We are in front of the boss door to the Shadow Temple. Now, are we still missing the boss key? That's it. No, we have the boss key. Excellent. So yeah, we are finally done with the Shadow Temple. It is actually a very short temple, just filled with lots of little tricks and gimmicks because you need the Eye of Shadow, that thing in our lower C button, in order to see things that are invisible. As so. Now, as is any other Zelda game, actually, hold on. I recall this fight, and we are going to need nothing down here. Let's see, what can we put down there that is... How can we remove something that is in our C button? I do not remember. But anyway, we're going to put you there. And then, how do we... nope, that doesn't do it. But anyway, what we are going to need is our bow and arrow and the lens of truth, and then our big giant sword. And with that, we will be ready. So, let's go in. Now, you're like, well, this is interesting. Indeed, it is. Ah, this thing should give us a hint? No. Anyway, the boss isn't particularly difficult once you know what to do. Yes, very creepy. And yes, we are sitting on top of a giant drum. And there he is. That is the boss. And yeah, that is the entire boss fight. And there we go. See? Super easy once you know what to do. And yes, that is the shadowy being that threw us around Kakariko Village at the start of this mini-adventure. So yes, like I said, a very short temple, relatively easy boss fight once you know what to do, and we were never in any actual danger because we have a fairy with us, so grab this, ta-da-da-da! We now have 2 rows of hearts and we are fully healed. And with that, let's get out of here. And let's meet the Sage of the Shadow Temple, which should be relatively obvious if you paid attention to Sheik's dialogue when we first met him. Like I said, pretty obvious if you think about it. The boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah, you don't say. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time, yes. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you will meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is, when we, the 6 wise ones, will see up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Yeah, how about you tell us where she is first? Now, I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. They keep saying that, but honestly, those medallions have not helped us in any way whatsoever. So kinda pointless. You see the Millennium Shadow, hooray! Technically speaking. And now we are out of here. Please look out for the princess. Right. You didn't tell us where she would be. Even though she said we would meet her very soon, but... Okay, so now with that out of the way, there is only one thing left to do. If you go over here... Huh. Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. I thought the Shadow Medallion was the Spirit Medallion, but it appears you can do either the Shadow or the Spirit Temple in any order you wish. Not much of freedom, but I always like to finish with the Spirit Temple first. So anyway, we are out of here and we are heading over to the Spirit Temple. Now, if you're wondering where the Spirit Temple is, that is a good question because we have never been anywhere near it. We haven't even stepped in the same area. We've stepped into the pre area of where the temple is, but that's about as far as we went. So where is it? It is located over there out in the desert on the opposite side of the world. And it appears that peace has finally returned to this area. So, in order to get to the Spirit Temple, we need to traverse the giant gap that separates Hyrule Field from the Gerudo Desert. And then before we actually go into the desert, we have to deal with some problem involving the Carpenter's family and sons. And that's going to be a little bit on the annoying side, depending on our luck and memory. Now first, okay, where is our Ocarina? There we go. There we go. I was trying to remember how the Epona song went. And she magically appears there. I'm really wondering if they're going to keep that magically spawning horse in the newer Zelda. So off we go. Now we have been in this area before on our quest to get the giant sword. So we know where this is. It's right over there on the western side of the map. And there's a pool that we are not going to bother with because we do not need a fourth bottle, and that really is the only important thing you can get from hunting Poes down here in the field. And you need about 20 of them in order to get the bottle, so it's not really worth it. Here we go. Here is the pre area to the Gerudo Desert, the Gerudo Valley. And right over there is the Carpenter boss. Epona, really? Okay, we need to go a little bit faster. Now, you can fall down this in the ravine, but not with Epona by yourself. And if you do, you end up, I believe, at Lake Helia. There we go. Now, if we talk to the Carpenter here, you will figure out what we need to do. And that is, speak. I am a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo Forest to become thieves. Hey you, if you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? And yes, that is exactly what we need to do. Now, if you know anything about Zelda, then you will probably know that, at least in this iteration, the Gerudo are all women. And now, as you can see, there are guards, and unfortunately... No. There we go. So what do we need to do? What we need to do is find someone to open this gate. Now, however, as you can see, we do not fight the Gerudo at all. Stupid kid, get in there and keep quiet. Now, what we need to do is, still find the Carpenter's Sons. Luckily, we don't need the Eye of Shadow anymore. So, we are going to escape because, like any other villain, they do not take our tools. So, what do we need to do? We need to find all of his sons, which are being held prisoner. I believe one is in here. We are going to ignore you. Now, if you get spotted by any guard, you will be put instantly back into the cage. So you need to, per se, go around being all stealthy and like. And you cannot fight them at all. You don't. As long as they see you, it's pretty much back into the cell with you. So up we go. This is what. Now this is probably the. Well, that was completely useless. Or was it? Let's see. Let's go. Can we climb up this? No, we cannot. Huh. So it was useless, apparently. Well then, okay, back down here. And back out here. And then we're going to try to figure out where the hell all these people are. So, let's take a look. Now, one is probably out right down there, and we need to time this so that that guard right there doesn't see us. And then there's another door over there, and there's some more over there. And as you can see, this can be a little on the annoying side. Oh, now's when. Now, you do have a little bit of leeway between them looking in your direction and spotting you. Here we go, here's the first one. Now, what we need to do, as soon as we talk to this guy, a special Gerudo lady will appear that fights with 2 swords, and we need to beat all 5 of them to free all 5 of these guys. And once we beat all 5 of them, the leader will appear and we'll get the story out of this area. So, I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay you the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here and behind us. Now, unfortunately, one hit and it's back to the cell. Unfortunately. Let's wait on that guard and there we go. All done. So let's try this a less spammy way, and let's try using our regular sword. Yeah, much better. Now, the problem with these fights is that if they get too close to you, they can glitch through you and hit you from behind, and that'll count as game over, basically. Well, not game over, but back to the cell. Come on. Will you go down already? Now, I think that is the attack that can glitch behind you and hit you from behind. Ah! So yeah, you get 2 hits. Okay, back over there we go. At least we know where one of them is. I'm trying to remember if there is a faster way to take her down, but I do not recall any. It's just technically luck and sword skills. So, back here we are. She pops out of nowhere. That's 1 hit down, unfortunately. Okay, well that did something. Okay, I think we got a pattern going here. Let's make her jump at us, dodge it, and then jump at her. There we go! Come on, jump at us. There you go! Still not enough. That should be, what, 6, 7 hits we've landed on her in terms of damage? Will you please jump again? There you go! Still not enough. Wow. Oh, okay, finally. Okay, down she goes. We get 1 key from every single one of them, so there's no searching around in this area. Did you come here to save me? Didn't we just have a conversation? Right. I am Ichiro, the carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the guru anymore. They're so rude, right? 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape. Okay, so it's not 5, it's only 4 of them. Anything in here? Don't think so. The answer is no. So, let's see, any hearts in here? Arrows, rupees. There we go, there was a heart. And money that we do not need, so we'll head on this way because it's not the way we came in. And keep exploring the fortress. Let's go in here, since it's a little on the obvious side. There's something in that direction and nothing in this direction, so the way is obvious. Whoa. That was close. Yes, one of them is there. Let's see. Odd. Okay, there's something over there, but there's a lot of guards, so we'll head this way. And we are now up here. Let's be careful with that guard. There we go. Got past that one. Let's see. Aha! Second one. Excellent. So there's something in there, but here is what we're interested in. Hey, young man over here. Yes, we know, we know. I have no idea, but you must. They all start with the exact same conversation, unfortunately. Nope, wrong button. And yes, we get the same one, the exact same conversation out of every single one of them. And the guardess will drop down. Come on, lady. Jump at me. There you go. Come on, lady. Jump, jump, jump. There you go. So we have established that we need to land 5 of those jump attacks on her in order to take her down. That's 3. That's 4. Five. There we go. Now, as you can see, because this is a Nintendo game, we're not exactly hurting them. We're beating them around, and they run away, so they're not actually dead. You're a cute kid. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro the carpenter. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. Right. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. And to our left, Now he is heading that way, which obviously means this is a way out of the fortress to another door outside. Now I'm still curious on the last room over there, which had a lot of guards. We could go up there, but I'm going to go down here first. Okay, looks like my intuition was correct. Indeed it was. Okay, so anyway, thank you for watching. Next time we will continue to free the last two Carpenter brothers and start up with a fight here. And we will hopefully gain access to the Gerudo Desert so that we can finally reach the Spirit Temple. So anyway, thank you, and we will see you next time for more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Later.